What's up, this your boy CJ Goodfellow, and we back after a little hiatus. Took Saturday off. Planning to take today off, but we got two videos today. And today we look at Teddy Atlas's pound for pound list. And, you know, it been having the boxing world buzzing. So I held off to everybody clearly, you know, seen it. And as you see here, he has Lomachenko 1, Crawford 2, Ward 3, Thurman 4, Kovalev 5, Chocolatito Gonzalez 6, Rigondeaux 7, Canelo 8, Manny Pacquiao 9, and Errol Spence 10. Now, a lot of people are kind of angry that he left Golovkin off, and we'll get to that later in the interview, the latter part of this interview. You know, and a lot of people have, you know, questioned why Lomachenko is number one. And I think this just goes by the eyeball test and not so much the resume and the potential of what he thinks these guys are going to do. And if he's going off of that, then I think Lomachenko has a great career. I think things are going to line up for him, and I see him, you know, eventually being number one, even with 7 or 8 fights. If he beats Mikey Garcia, beat Easters Jr., and, you know, just moves up to 35 and does his thing, of course. Crawford too. I'm fine with that. Going off the criteria that I use, that's what I'm thinking going off of his potential. So yeah, I'm cool with that. But you know, if we're talking about currently and what they done and how they did it, then you have to go Andre Ward 1. And another one that got people buzzing is how Errol Spence is number 10 when, you know, he hasn't even fought anybody, and that makes me think that Teddy is going off the eyeball test, and going off the potential of what they can do and what they can do in the ring. So I believe that's what he's going off of, the potential and what he thinks they're going to do versus other people. His pound for pound list ain't going by what they already done, and Errol Spence to be 10 over, you know, guys, you know, like Kell Brook, you know, guys like Mikey Garcia, guys like maybe people consider Canelo, you know, guys like that, him being pound for pound top 10 over those guys, and it's pretty much more people out there as well. Pretty got people much buzzing. Even Errol Spence being over a guy like Adonis Stevenson, or even a guy like, you know, Tyson Fury at this point who had to relinquish his belts. It's pretty crazy because those guys did concrete things in the sport of boxing. Everything they did is already written in stone. You know, they did it. That Errol Spence is trying to do what they did, but Lomachenko is trying to do what they did. And that's what makes me think he's just going off the straight skills and eyeball testing what they're going to do. But with Golovkin being left off that pound for pound list, I can relate to that because I left Golovkin off my pound for pound list in the past and currently has him off my pound for pound list right now, from the fact it being that he really hasn't fought anybody, and he's like turning 35 or 36 in April. And you know, he hasn't done anything concrete in the sport of boxing. You know, all those years, I can't name a top 50 pound for pound fighter that he has fought. He's fought all those years. You know, I don't see anything that's going on in his career. But at the same time, if he's going off potential and skills, then, you know, Golovkin should be top, you know, pound for pound number 3 in this list. And that's where the list kind of contradicts itself. But, you know, will Golovkin be there? I think he beats Daniel Jacobs in impressive fashion. He's on his way up there. You know, he beats Canelo Alvarez. He's definitely up there. You know, he steps up and fight Andre Ward. He's up there. Well, he's there. He's probably number 1 and he does that. So he's just taking baby steps in his career. And once you see guys hitting the floor running like Vasily Lomachenko, you know, Crawford starting to, you know, stride now. You know, Ward is in full stride in his career. It just makes you wonder how, you know, where's the competitive nature in Golovkin? You know, it's guys that's been calling him out. But that's another video we'll get to next.